Most of us are living in a state of biological darkness, and I'm not just talking about not getting enough sun. Although sunlight is awesome and well as grounding, both are for another topic. I'm talking about massive deficiency in specific wavelengths like red and near infrared light. These are the tools that your body uses to kickstart cellular recovery. You wake up feeling like you've been hit by a truck, dragging through a mental fog that no amount of caffeine can help, and you tell yourself, I'm just getting older. But that's a lie. Look, that exhaustion and fog comes from other places. Poor sleep, bad food, stress. While aging is a factor, the real issue is often simpler. Your cells are starving for light. I recall a client named Jessica who hit a wall despite her perfect routine. She had a diet down, she had her sleep down, yet she was physically stagnant. She wasn't fighting a battle against cellular fatigue that no amount of grit could fix. Peer-reviewed research shows that when mitochondria potential drops, your ATP production, the actual fuel for muscle contraction, plummets. You can't just tough out a biological deficit. She wasn't lazy. Her cellular battery was functionally drained, and without addressing that underlying energy production, her recovery was scientifically impossible. The recovery gap is the biggest lie in the fitness industry. We're told that recovery is passive, that if you just sit on the couch, listen to your body, you'll magically rest. How many times do we hear doctors tell people, just rest, don't work out, don't move, don't add mobility? Well, that's a huge problem, but you cannot outsleep, you cannot outrest a high-stress life or metabolism. That's just going to slow it down even more. Passive rest is just a ritual of stagnation. When you're dealing with systematic inflammation and biological power of failure, rest days aren't healing you. They're just wasting time while your cells remain in bankruptcy. You aren't recovering, you're just waiting to hurt again. I've spent 2 decades coaching people, and I've seen people struggle and eventually give up because their bodies couldn't keep up with their ambitions. I had to evolve my own training too. As I've gotten older, more work stopped being the answer. I started looking at the clinical data on concepts like red light therapy, specifically how wavelengths interact with our body. This isn't some biohacking fad. I've seen professionals in their 50s go from chronic joint pain to hitting lifetime PRs once we've fixed their cellular energy production. We need to stop treating recovery as a luxury or a day off. It isn't. It is your physiological intervention. If you want to train with intensity, you have to earn the right to do so by maintaining your cellular hardware. You wouldn't expect your phone to work without a charger, and you wouldn't expect your body to perform on an empty tank. It's time to move from passive waiting to active, high-performing recovery. Here is what no one is telling you. Your recovery isn't just working because your muscles are literally too tired to do their jobs. Most recovery advice assumes that your body is a perfect machine that does not need a break. It's not. It's a depleted battery. Red light therapy isn't just feeling good. It's a way to force your cells to do the work they're currently failing to do. You cannot out-supplement or out-sleep an engine that has stalled due to light deficiency and oxidative stress. The solution is red light therapy. When you expose your skin to specific red and near-infrared light, those photons are absorbed by your enzymes in your mitochondria. This kicks out nitric oxide that's blocking your energy production and allows your cells to produce more ATP, the literal currency of life. It's like clearing a massive traffic jam in your bloodstream, allowing oxygen and energy to flow again. This is how you slash inflammation and finally clear that brain fog that's been holding you back. To do this right, you need a pragmatic approach. First, stop buying cheap, underpowered beauty lights. You need a device that provides 660 to 850 near-infrared light with enough power to actually penetrate the tissue. Use it for 10 to 15 minutes a day on areas where you feel most hit by that truck, like your joints, your back, or your head for mental clarity. Consistency is more important than duration. You're not trying to cook yourself. You're giving your cells a consistent signal to stay in an energy-producing state rather than an inflammatory one. I'm not here to ask you to like this video. I'm here to tell you to stop settling for a body that feels broken. If you're serious about longevity and staying in the game for the long haul, you have to treat your body with the same respect that you treat your sessions when you're lifting. Check the resources I put together and the recovery protocols in the description. Stop wasting your rest days and start charging your battery. You've got more work to do, but you can't do it if your engine is dead.